Hello, everyone. Things are definitely heating up along the south front in the war in Ukraine. There's a bunch of stuff is going on, and follow the news carefully if you are following this, because you want to make sure to check the date and the timestamp, because things are definitely starting to move faster, so certain stories change fairly quickly. So in addition to hitting one of the Russian warships, there's also been some damage to a Russian tanker near the Crimean naval base. Russia says they've made some gains in territory in the north. I seriously doubt that. Once again, I'll believe that when I see that. And this is one of the problems. You know, Russia had lied so much through the course of this entire war, and not just the one that started in 2022, but all the way back since 2014, since the annexation of Crimea, that it's really not even worth looking at Russian news sources. If you want to know something, go somewhere reputable. So this is interesting, and once again, something I want to remind everybody about. So Russians are starting to see the effects of the war on their own territory, and I think they should. You know, they supported this war. Majority of them did. Majority of them said, you know, we will do anything for Putin. You know, we'll eat dirt if we have to. We don't care about the sanctions. Fine. This is called consequences. But here is what we're talking about when we're talking about the priorities. For anyone who is hoping that getting a feel for the war might change the Russians' attitude toward the war, think again, and this is a great example. As you have heard, Putin had expanded the army conscription age, so now the top cutoff point went from 27 to 30 years old. And there's this guy in the article is complaining that he was going to buy an apartment and now he may have to go to war. So I want to point this out. Again, this is the theme we have seen throughout this war among Russian citizens, you know, regular Russian people, and the so-called Russian opposition. They have no problem with the war. They have no problem with the atrocities that their government and their army is carrying out there. The only thing they care about is how it might interfere with their personal plans. They don't care if Ukrainians are dying as long as they don't have to worry about it.